Okay. Oh, right, Cerberus. Yes, we were gonna go do that as well. I forgot to look at where I was supposed to go. Hold up. That's not what I want. I want this. Okay, let's do Cerberus first. The Yangtze system and the Voyager Cluster. So, Voyager... Yangtze. Okay. I don't think I've read off any of these planets before, but I also need to find a planet I need to search up. Voyager Cluster. Okay. Shadow is a close orbiting hot Jupiter with traces of sulfur in its hydrogen helium atmosphere. The disruptive gravity well of the gas giant prevented any planets from forming nearby. Meanwhile, a short hop over to Binthu. Binthu has an atmosphere of carbon dioxide with a permanent haze of toxic chlorine and clouds of sulfur dioxide that periodically drop torrents of acidic rain on the surface. This crust is mainly composed of sulfur with deposits of calcium. Like most worlds in the Voyager cluster, Binthu has only been charted within the last 20 years by Alliance surveyors. It has no known native ecology. Data about the world is surprisingly brief and generic, painting a picture of an unpleasant and uninteresting place. 94 Celsius on the surface, though. Dregir is a small, barren rock world with trace atmosphere of krypton and xenon. The surface is frigid and mainly composed of silicates with deposits of magnesium, aluminum, and other light metals. Dregir has a weak magnetic field, making it unsuitable for drive-discharge operations. Negative 96. Light metal, large deposit of beryllium. Alrumter is a small, rocky terrestrial planet with a trace atmosphere of nitrogen and krypton. Its frigid surface is mainly composed of light metals with deposits areas of frozen ammonia. That doesn't grammatically make sense. You detected a weak signal coming from the far side of the planet Alrumter. Joker brought the Normandy around, and your salvage team picked up a small escape pod trapped in orbit. There is a long-dead Turian inside, along with a few personal items and a Prothean data disk. Dregir has a thin atmosphere composed of neon and chlorine. Its frozen surface is mainly composed of silica with deposits of copper. During the long cold night, the chlorine in the atmosphere falls to the ground in the form of frost. Negative 118. Scans from orbit detected a large deposit of thorium. Alright, let's go ahead and land on Binthu. Okay. Okay, so there's 3 research facilities. Let's hit up the debris first, and then we'll decide which direction we want to go. I know there's a deposit over there, it's fine. Oh boy. That worked. Okay. Let's go clockwise. Might actually be out of range for that. Honestly, I didn't know that this vehicle had a range. Okay, before we go in, let's check to make sure that we are equipped with organics. Damage versus organic, for the most part. Yeah, that's fine. Actually, yeah, I might do that. Gives a lot of bonuses that I kind of need, especially shields, like right now, because considering what happened when I was fighting the Arachni. Yikes. Whoa.
You must die.
I'm good. Right in the butt. I care little for your life.
Looks like Cerberus has other bases on this world, Shepard.
Indeed. You've eliminated the threat of this facility. Continue to one of the other nearby labs. Okay, then.
Clear.
Now it is. No container salute? No, okay. Next. Okay, mineral deposit right about here.
Got it.
Successfully surveyed a large deposit of palladium. That's good. Alright, next is that research facility. So the Mako takes fall damage? Did it do that in the original? I don't think it did.
Take cover.
Damn it. Ooh, just snuck in there. Okay. Where the fuck did you go? Hang on, let me loot first. Hold up. Damn, there's a lot of stuff in here. Damn, thought I could sneak in. Ooh, just barely got in that one. Should have waited. There is no sign of Koku among the creeper corpses. He must be at one of the other labs in the
Let's
area.
head to that next base, Shepard. This is my kind of mission.
Of course it is. You gotta shoot a bunch of stuff. Why would it not be? Okay, mineral deposit about there.
Cover me.
That was a bunch of uranium. All right, anomaly and the last research facility. pyramid.
Heading out.
There are a few children's toys and some Voyager clothes stuffed inside the top of this monument, along with the Prothean data disk. It's both. The pronunciation's both, let's be honest here. Hello, bitch.
Shields disabled.
Did I not just overload your weapons? Oh, damn, Croak is dead.
Get Kahoku some payback.
Unfortunately.
Think we're good, Commander.
You check for a pulse, but find none. Admiral Kahoku is dead. Despite the ferocity of the creatures he was sealed in with, there are no signs of trauma on his corpse. The needle marks on his arm suggest a different means of execution.
Shepard, over here. It's Kahoku.
I guess Cerberus found him after all.
RIP. Okay. As well do spec training. Level 23. Wasn't it supposed to expand the levels to 60? And we're kind of approaching the halfway point of the game where we're not even 30 and I've done everything. Yikes. I doubt anything is going to get past this. Honestly, might take that for right now. Ooh. Yep. Ooh, that does even more. Okay, we're good there. Kira, how's your sniper rifle looking? Already good. Okay, well, we couldn't save him, but can we save any loot? There no loot? Was it only that one? Wait, it's 2 storage. There's 3 storage lockers. Only one of them is lootable. Oh, that's unfortunate. All right. I believe that is everything on world. Yep. Okay, let's go sell off of all our stuff. Actually. Oh, interesting. There isn't a conversation. I thought there was a conversation. In the Columbia system of the Voyager Cluster. Okay, so we're not quite done. But I do need to drop off all the crap that I have right now. One moment, sorry. You.
Looking for supplies?
Maybe.
Let's see what you got.
You bet, Commander.
Damn, it's just below trash. Like, 1 point difference. I have way greater heatsink capacity. And I only have 2 points of accuracy missing, which is not a whole lot for something like that. Okay, let's start selling. Already upgraded everything, so I can really offload every single weapon and armor. Not sure about the biotic amps, though. Yeah, let's maybe start selling off some of these upgrades. So we'll get rid of 6 and below. Okay, that's good. What I do want to check on is Rex's biotic amp, because I think he does use one. Yeah. Somehow the 6 is still better than everything else. Never mind. At least for what I want him to do. Okay. Oh, I love iced tea. No. There it is. Okay, let's read some stuff. Dregir is a hothouse terrestrial world with a dense atmosphere of nitrogen and sulfur dioxide. The surface is scorching hot and mainly composed of iron with deposits of gold. I like gold! The core of Dregir is very hot and tectonically active. Volcanic eruptions are common, and outgassing continues to add to the density of the atmosphere. The largest active volcano has a caldera nearly 100 kilometers in diameter, Yangtze, and its basalt floods have covered an area roughly the size of the Earth continent of Australia. That's a UGX at 312 degrees too. Looking through asteroid belt. Nothing. Nepheron is a barren volcanic terrestrial world with an atmosphere of carbon dioxide and krypton. Its surface is mainly composed of sodium with deposits of magnesium. Aside from displays of geological beauty, including many spectacular volcanoes, this barren world is of little interest. Entries relating to Nepheron in the astronomical database are sparse. 37 degrees. Ontaheter is an unusually large ice world with a core of silicate rock and light metals, and a trace atmosphere of krypton and xenon. The crust is mainly composed of water ice. Ontaheter's ice sheets show obvious signs of large-scale fracture and refreezing centered on a massive crater near the South Pole. Recent extranet memes suggest that a Prothean ship crashed through the crust of the planet before the collapse of their empire, and might still be recovered from the planetary core. This is reportedly the source of the planet's unusually high mass. Careful mapping of Ontaheter's gravity field by orbiting satellites have proved that the planetary core is entirely normal. Ladies and gentlemen, don't believe everything you see on memes. Just a thought. While scanning the planet, you have detected a deposit of samarium. Alright, looking through asteroid belt once again. Nope. Gromar is a rocky terrestrial world with a trace atmosphere of krypton and xenon. Their frozen surface is mainly composed of copper with deposits of calcium. Prior to the Alliance's expansion into the Voyager Cluster, Gromar hosted one half of a Turian interferometric telescope array. Connected with similar telescopes in the Acheron Beta Cluster by an expensive chain of FTL convoys, the two functioned as a single virtual lens with an effective aperture equal to the thousands of light years between them. Turians used this to chart the terminus systems with great accuracy. Negative 218. Scans of the planet Gromar revealed a derelict space station in the late stages of orbital decay. A small team was able to recover some items of interest, among them a League of One medallion. Alright, time to land on Nepheron. And let's try to pull up the map. Ooh, there's the Thresher boss fight. Okay, well, we're gonna go clockwise again, so we'll start with that mineral deposit that's just on the edge of radar. I almost did it. We have successfully surveyed a large deposit of thorium. Can I? Okay, next deposit is right there. I almost Austin Powers that. I just had to to get myself on the mountain as fast as possible so I can actually get to my destination quicker. Because this place is not very fun for climbing. God damn it. I feel like patience screws me more often than not, and that was platinum, I believe. Platinum or palladium, one of the two. Okay, mineral deposit number 3, and the last one for this world is over there. Damn, nice view. Yeah, negotiating this terrain is going to be kind of rough. I don't know why the Mako decided to go up that specific one point in the rock, but got past it regardless, so. Alright, looks like we got some beryllium. That's another light metal. Nice. Okay, we got debris, underground facility, anomaly. Alright, so this is how it's gonna go. I'm gonna get the debris, the thresh maws over here, anomaly, and then the underground facility to finish up. Okay, time for a boss fight. Just in case I don't remember to save, I'll save right there. I'm gonna go this way. It's flatter, and I kind of want to avoid touching the Cerberus base for right now. And there's the boss fight arena. Ooh, there's a shack over there. That has some loot. Come fight me. Nope. Thank God I could literally stop on a dime. Oh, he was on an intercept course there for a moment. There we go. Damn, that's a lot of money for that. Okay, so that's not a thing. Hard decryption. Holy shit. I just got Guardian 9 armor, which is pretty nice. I think. Oh, that's heavy. Oof. Okay, so that was that. We got the anomaly in the base. Please tell me you're not on top of the hill. You're on top of the hill.
Securing point.
This Cerberus soldier had an identification tag for Captain Barson, one of the Solarian soldiers responsible for capturing the League of One. It's unclear how he came into the possession of this relic. That's a Solarian, dude. That's not a Cerberus soldier. Sorry to say. But Cerberus is pretty xenophobic. What's up, bitches? Industrial materials.
Shields disabled.
Huh?
Metagel deployed.
Now I'm ready.
slow? The AI movement makes no sense. Why are you not dead?
All shields!
All patched up. I'm on. Lost shield.
Charging up.
Okay.
Lost shield.
Area secured.
Rally round.
Oh, that was close. Four lockers. Actually decryptable. Damn it. I predicted a little bit too much. Nice. You cautiously press a few buttons and an alarm chimes. Alarm chimes. The optical database is flashing itself. Quickly, you copy as many files as you can to your hard suit's internal computer. Its memory wiped, the computer shuts down. The files are sure to be encrypted, but you've got time to crack them. I like how the exclamation point is still there, but there's actually nothing left to do with it. Okay, but we did everything here, so we're good. Okay, quickly check over equipment. I did get some stuff. So the Volkov 8 is what I need to give Garrus.
Transmission coming in, Commander. I think you're gonna want to hear this one.
Greetings, Commander Shepard. I represent a party interested in obtaining information on Cerberus activities.
Oh wait, shit, when did I drop frames? I dropped 4,370. What? Yeah, because that's going to affect the recording a bit.
Who are you, and who do you represent?
Who I am is inconsequential. Suffice to say, I am an agent for the Shadow Broker. You see, Admiral Kahoku contacted my employer looking for information on the location of any Cerberus facilities. We provided that information on the promise that he would turn over copies of all files gathered from the Cerberus systems to us.
Did you have anything to do with Admiral Kahoku ending up dead?
We had no reason to harm him. He was going to provide us with information about Cerberus. Information that is now in your possession.
You must have some connection to Cerberus. How else could you tell Kahoku where to find them?
Information is our business, Commander. Through our contacts, we were able to determine that the Cerberus group was active in the Voyager Cluster. Unfortunately, that was all we were able to find out. That is why we are so interested in acquiring copies of the files from you.
These are classified Alliance files. I'm not handing them over to you.
Be reasonable, Commander. Cerberus was operating outside Alliance jurisdiction. You don't owe them any loyalty.
That's not the point.
The Alliance is just going to file this information away in some archive. But no secret stays hidden forever. Eventually, someone somewhere will deliver it into our hands. Might as well be you. Transmit the files to us and you will be well compensated.
What are you gonna do with this information?
Information is a commodity. It can be bought, sold, or traded. Why my employer desires this information is not my concern. I am only the buyer.
Okay, so in my head I'm kind of slightly justifying this as the Shadow Broker gave us one, you know, with the information with Saren, specifically with the Quarian. The thing is that I know that this choice really doesn't matter, but the thing is, like, again, role-playing perspective, is that this is kind of like paying back that favor a little bit. And to be honest, as far as our characters are aware, this is kind of like just, this is what Cerberus is. This is what they do. They don't need any more than that. So we'll do a deal.
I'll transmit the files.
I knew you were a reasonable woman, Commander. My employer will remember this the next time you need something from us.
Okay, so when did I drop frames? Yeah. That's pretty awkward. I'm only just catching this now, but for those of you that were watching on stream and also watching this on YouTube, I apologize if you missed anything. Had I known that the drop was going on during a certain thing, I would have waited and continued past, but hopefully it doesn't hinder the playthrough too badly. Because, man, that kind of sucks. Okay, so I believe we've been to Gemini Sigma. Styx Theta is a new system. So is Century Omega. That's home. Yeah, it's head to Styx Theta. And just chill for a bit. How much did I get paid? 94,000? Whoa. Okay. Yeah, so I need to return to him, but I'll do that later. 2 crime lords are located in the Han system of the Gemini Sigma cluster and the Diz system and Hades Gamma cluster. Eliminate them both. Okay, we need 3 more heavy metals. 3 more League of One medallions, 1 more protein data disk, 1 more sorry writing, and 2 more emblems. So we're looking good on side quests. However, we are in a brand new system that unlocks due to progression, so we'll check it out first. Alright, a modest terrestrial planet, Farthorl, has a thin atmosphere composed of carbon dioxide and chlorine. The crust is mainly composed of sulfur with deposits of nickel. The terrain is extremely rough, a patchwork of craggy, overlapping craters dating back to the formation of the solar system. Farthorl is tidally locked to the star Acheron. The day side has never been fully mapped. Wonder why? 239 degrees Celsius. And that's a landable planet. Sorry, I was checking out the map. Altahe, or Altahe, I'll just say Altahe, is an exceptional form of planet called a Roche world. But simply, it is one half of a pair of small and unusually dense terrestrial worlds, Altahe and Ontahe, that orbit each other so closely they effectively share a single atmosphere. This does not mean that one can fly from one to another, but both have identical atmospheres, and dust from one often can be found on the other. Both worlds share an atmosphere of nitrogen and ethane. The surface is warm and mainly composed of silica dust and dark basaltic rocks, with extensive deposits of heavy metals and radioactives. Tidal effects from Ontahe create constant heavy wind. 36 degrees Celsius. So, Roche planets have been done in popular media once before. Untitled Republic 2. And I'm actually glad that there's a scientific term for this, because honestly I didn't know that until now, because I read it. This is what happens when you read, you learn. But yeah, no, it was done, a Roche planet was done in Untitled Republic 2, which was Andron and Duxon, the Mandalorian moon. So it actually is scientifically possible. I do actually believe it is scientifically possible for Roche planets to exist. I'm actually gonna research that real quick. Roche world. Hey, it's a book. For those of you that don't know, the Roche limit, also called a Roche radius, is the distance from a celestial body within which a second celestial body, held together by its own force of gravity, will disintegrate because the first body's tidal forces exceed the second body's gravitational self-attraction. Inside the Roche limit, orbiting material disperses and forms rings, whereas outside the limit, the material tends to coalesce. Roche radius depends on the radius of the first body and the ratio of the body's densities. So essentially, in order to get planets that close, what is most likely happening is that they're both very low density worlds, like very little mass, so that their gravitational attraction doesn't rip them apart, because there's not a whole lot of mass to, you know, rip them together or whatever, or what have you. Or one of them could be very dense and the other one could be light. Maybe. I don't know. By the way, can you tell I have a Google window open of how bright it is? Wow. Honestly, that's actually really good lighting. Hold up. Here, I'm gonna do this. Pop everything forward. Whoops. Here we go. So it should just provide just a little bit of light here. Hang on. Let me rearrange this. Switch. OBS. And that's all I need. I was actually looking at my camera angle a little while ago and I was like, you know, it's actually kind of dark in certain times, but I just realized all you have to do is just open Google and all of a sudden you have a white light on your face. That'll work. Hard on the eyes, though. Okay, sorry. I took a very long time because Roche planets are very, very Very cool. Oh. Carbonaceous Asteroid. Turian insignia. You discovered signs of battle while scanning an asteroid field in the Acheron system. A small recon and recovery team, led by Navigator Presley, was able to determine that the ships were marked with the Epirus colony insignia. Can't wait to see what that word ends up being in closed captioning. Hello, YouTube. An enigmatic rock and ice planet. Why is it enigmatic? Grosalgan has a thin atmosphere of carbon dioxide and ethane. The surface is composed of frozen water and chlorine. Scans from the planet Grosalgan have revealed a large deposit of magnesium. Though exceptionally large for a terrestrial world, Imaneya is composed of water ice with a core of various carbonaceous compounds. It has a density only half that of Earth and an atmosphere of nitrogen and carbon monoxide. The surface is composed of surprisingly pure water ice with a high albedo, negative 185 Celsius. High albedo in this instance, by the way, horn dogs, no, does not mean the planet has a massive sex drive. It is talking about its reflectivity. Yep, it is. Sorry, I had to make sure in my head that was the right term. You know what, for fun, let's just say the planet has a high sex drive. Why not? Right? Doesn't make sense, doesn't have to. Okay. Wow, only one marker. All right. So everything else I essentially have to discover for myself. Go counterclockwise. I think that would be actually most efficient. So first mineral deposit's over here. Ooh. I'm kind of getting Dark World vibes from Thor, which honestly is actually one of my favorite movies from the MCU. I actually really like the Dark World. So that's the Roche planet, which is much further away than I was anticipating it to be, but you know, for something of that size, that's actually impressively close. You're probably on the side of this little wall. Yep. Samarium. Damn it, I hesitated. Yep. Samarium. Alright, next is second deposit, which is up here. Man, look at that. Oh, that's so cool. I wonder how geologically something like that would form. Probably not through tectonic activity.